Hey guys, welcome back to No Man's Sky. This is Survival Bob, and this is my No Man's Sky Frontiers Settlers Guide. I'm going to show you the quickest way to get a settlement in No Man's Sky Frontiers Update. So I just started a brand new save. That's why I'm rocking the noob suit. I got the Radiant Pillar over there, and I wanted to see exactly when was the soonest I could become an overlord, get a settlement in the game. And so here's what I found. I found out that you've got to get to the anomaly first. You can buy a map, you can find a settlement, you can get to a settlement before the anomaly. However, you cannot interact with it in a way that will allow you to become the overseer or overlord or whatever it's called of the settlement until then. So first thing you want to do, if you don't know this already, if you load into the game, it may automatically put you on a quest, but sometimes those quests get bugged, or sometimes you want to go do it somewhere else, or you don't like the settlement you got. You can get another one. You need to come over here to this homeboy, and you need to buy a map. So so we're going to exchange specific charts, and you want to buy the settlement chart. It costs 5 navigational data. Okay, so buy one of those, and then go to the place that you would like to have your settlement and open it. There's no guarantee that it's going to put it on that planet, though. I have had it take me to other planets, and I've had reports of people saying it takes them to other systems. So if that happens, reload your save. So make sure you jump in and out of your ship before you do that, okay? If you already have a settlement, you're going to need to give it some items, and it's going to be related to the race of the system you're in. In order to find the trade post where you would need to buy the items, you're going to need an economy scanner. This is what the economy scanner looks like. You would get this in the anomaly from the ship blueprint guy in the back, and then you would just engage it in your utilities, and you will find a trade post. Now, if you're in multiplayer and there's somebody in your group, it will not work, so make sure you turn multiplayer off. All right, so once you're at a trade station, just wait for a pilot to land, come over here and talk to him. In a Gek system, you're gonna either need a relic, it's gonna be a Gek relic, so you're gonna need Gek relics, and this guy only sells 1. We'll go ahead and buy that and then go to the next guy. You're probably gonna need 3. That's been my experience, but it may be more than that. So just go to the next pilot and get what you need. Now, if you're in a Viking system, same thing. It's going to be the dagger or the effigy, and then the Korvax, it's going to be the convergence cube or the other thing. But either way, you're going to get it from this guy right here. Now, this is only if you have never gotten a settlement before. If you already have one, you will not need to do this for the first time. Okay? Everything else is going to be the same except for the cost there. So as soon as you pop your map, it's going to give you a marker for the settlement. Now, the first time you go into the settlement, it's going to play the space station music, just like the first time you go into a space station. So you're going to get that awesome music. That'll let you know that the event has triggered. This is only for your first time. After this, it will not occur. And this will also let you know that you're going to get it for free. So you're going to come over here to the center of town. The marker should be on it from the map, and you're going to interact with whatever the pillar thing is in the middle. It looks kind of like an Etch-a-Sketch or a basketball play or something. I don't know. Anyway, interact with that. You'll see the type of, you'll see whether it's an A class, B class, C class. I've only seen C and B personally. I know others have seen higher ones, but they will raise in class as you go through. I've had many reports of people going from C to B in just a few hours. So you're going to interact with it, you're going to accept it, and then you're going to have to build your office, the Overseer's office, which is going to require 3 interactions with the base site right here to give it silica powder, metal platings, and microprocessors. Now, you may get something different. What I would go ahead and do, because you need microprocessors a lot if you're right early in the game, when you go to the anomaly for the first time, just make sure you learn the microprocessor. That'll save you some money, or you can buy them at any space station. They're like 19,000 a piece. So you put in the items every minute and a half. It's going to ask you. You put the items in, and after those 3 interactions, it's going to be complete, and you can go inside and start managing your settlement. Now, there's not as much to managing these settlements as you might think. That may be added later in future content, but currently you're just going to have a few decisions to make, and then you're going to have a lot of waiting around. You're going to see that your settlement is in debt. Now, this is not a debt that you can pay off personally. You may be stupid rich, but you can't pay off the debt of your settlement. They have to do it themselves. And that happens over time as you build up the resources in that settlement through the buildings and things of that nature. So the first thing you're going to get is a building choice, and it's going to tell you the citizens like this one versus this one, but you ultimately have the decision, and I chose to get the one that's going to get me the most money, which is this one right here. So it's up to you how you do that. You also have to manage the citizens' happiness, so the more you do that they like, the happier that they'll be, but I figured getting them out of debt will make them happier faster as well. So then you have to start putting resources into these, okay? And this could be anything. I've had it be very simple things. Currently, this one's wanting Aronium from me, which is not something I can make. It's something I got to go search out, bring it back, and input it into the construction site. What I found through my gameplay is that you can add a couple buildings. You're going to get visitors that are going to come to town. You're going to have disputes you're going to have to settle. You're not going to have enough information to feel like you're making a good decision. Just go with your gut and do the best that you can. I got a request to settle a dispute, and it just said this guy thinks this guy thinks this. No information at all. You decide. So I just picked the one I felt like picking. And then you're going to have strangers and visitors come to town, which will offer you things. Some of those will be good, some of those will be bad. I've had people say they got spies. I've had other people, including myself, that got benefits from them, got blessings. So it's all kind of random at this point, and there's no way to know for sure that you're making the right decision every time. Now, after you build a couple buildings and have a few interactions, it's gonna kind of peter out, and there's not going to be a lot to do. After 6 or 8 hours, it just kind of says go away and go explore. We'll let you know if we need anything, and that's all you can do. So there's no way to rush getting your civilization out of debt. Don't let it bother you, because it's not something they're going to come after you about. Don't worry. It's just a stat in the game at this point. Now, that's all subject to change. I'm recording this as of September 2nd, which is the day after the Frontiers update. So we'll put notes and links if there are new updates, and I'll do updated videos as well in the description. Guys, let me know what your experience is on this. Let me know if you've gotten a settlement all the way to S-Class. I'm curious about that. Let me know if you found an S-Class settlement, and let me know anything else that you found about it. As we learn more information, we will update this settlement guide for No Man's Sky Frontiers. This is Survival Bob saying, if you're going to be a Bob, have fun with it. And if you're going to play No Man's Sky, get you a settlement. Be an overlord. It's all good. Guys, I hope you enjoyed this. Hope this was helpful. We'll see you next time. Take care.